On this week's episode of SHS Today, we learn more about our newest teacher, Mr. Bellinger. We take a look at the production of Music Man and go over some new additions to the food program. All this and more on this week's episode of SHS Today. Hello, Saline, and welcome to another edition of SHS Today. I'm Joe Kennedy.
And I'm Jake Fyall. Let's get right into the news.
There will be an early release day on Wednesday, March 7th for teacher professional development, so be sure to take a breather as we head into the last couple weeks of the trimester. Have you ever wanted to learn more about your favorite teachers? Well, now you can, because today we reintroduce Teacher Feature. This time, we present a teacher who just joined Saline High back in September.
This week's teacher feature is a newcomer who is energetic and passionate about history, Mr. Bellinger.
I've been at Saline since the beginning of the school year, so September. Before that, I taught for a few years on the Chicagoland area. Before that, I was undergrad at Western Michigan.
Not just teaching a regular history class, but Mr. Bellinger takes on a new elective that some students might have an interest in.
My elective, Ancient Civilizations, we look at Greek and Roman culture, but the big thing we look at is we look at how Greek and Roman culture has influenced society today. So for example, if we look at something like Plato's Republic, which will be Greek philosophy, we look at how like the Matrix, is an exact representation of that.
His teaching style is really open and it's very interactive. I have a really fun time being in his class. He's really nice. I think he's young enough to the age where he's relatable for some of the students, so he's a good person to talk to.
The way he teaches is enjoyable to the students and himself. This is because he interacts with them in a way that feels like more than just teaching.
I think it's really interesting. He keeps it pretty active. He'll go between lecturing and independent work, which is really nice to get a little time to figure things out for yourself instead of having to sit in front of the board all day.
Because, guys, how many times your teacher's like, don't lock your knees, you'll pass out when you speak, so a lot of kids are just like.
Even with being new to the building, Mr. Bellinger has enjoyed the amount of time he has spent teaching and impacting his students and wanting them to succeed.
So far, I really like the students at Saline. It's really nice to have students where they actually want to do well, and you don't have to motivate them quite as much. I completely love that. We have a gorgeous building, and realistically, all of our teachers here really care about their students, and they really want you guys to do well. It's nice to, have a good community like that.
Reporting from Mr. Bellinger's classroom on Teacher Feature, this is Luke Crespo. Back to you in the studio.
We are happy to welcome Mr. Bellinger to the Saline community. Look for more teacher features and upcoming shows.
Peer-to-Peer is a county-wide U of M sponsored program with a mission to raise awareness on mental illnesses and to decrease stigma. Peer-to-Peer is running a poster campaign around the county, including here at SHS, to inform students and teachers about depression and anxiety. Be sure to look for posters around the school for a better understanding of the issue.
For our next segment, Linus Babcock goes to the high school auditorium to get an in-depth look at the production of Music Man.
The Saline High School Drama Club is putting on their annual winter musical with the Music Man, a musical written by Franklin Lacey and Meredith Wilson that tells the tale of Harold Hill, a traveling con artist that comes to a small town in the 1960s and convinces them to start a band.
We've been preparing singing, dancing, and staging all of these different numbers and all these different scenes, so it's really cool to see all of our work come together.
This show is special because it really showcases a lot of people's talents. In the past, shows have really been you can be a singer and a dancer, a specialty singer and a specialty dancer, but it's really kind of chops it up. So if you're really, really good at dancing, you'll get that and you'll also sing. But if you're really want to focus on singing, you'll do that and also dancing.
I am in the quartet, so I really love the song Light a Rose.
People should attend the show just because it's kind of a classic and it's just really fun to do, and I think that everyone can enjoy it from all ages. If you're 6 years old to 86 years old, you can have fun with the show.
Tickets for the Music Man are now available on the SHS Drama Club website. Tickets are $10 for students and $12 for adults. There's a showing on Friday, March 2nd at 7:30 and that next Saturday at 7:30. But on Saturday, there's a dinner theater at 6 p.m. and a matinee 2 p.m. on Sunday. We hope to see you there. For more information about purchasing tickets, call 404-4644 or email glatzk@salineschools.org.
Joe Pryor and Meredith Zenger lead a cast of over 60 people in the production. Be on the lookout, get tickets, and be sure to attend Music Man. The food service is offering new programs and foods for students, one being the Chicken Dippity Station. It is being offered every day, providing chicken tenders and homemade dipping sauces. So be sure to follow at SHS Food Services on social media for Twitter and Snapchat. You can win t-shirts so that you skip to the front of the line if you follow them.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Joe Kennedy.
And I'm Jake Fyall. Tune in next week for local spring break vacation ideas, learn more about the Saline Area Schools Compass, and keep informed about safety here at SHS.
Have a great week, Hornets.